This isn't a good idea. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. Because I am so excited for the new Christopher Robin movie coming out with Ewan McGregor. Oh my god, salt and pepper hair. I'm so in love with him. I have decided that I'm gonna make a specialty cocktail, play a drinking game, and then at the end answer questions about the original Winnie the Pooh movie from 1977. So the first thing we're going to do is make this special cocktail that I have named the 100 Acre Honey Pot, which is going to have flavors of the 100 Acre Wood and the honey that Pooh eats, and it's just going to really be everything about that movie before we get into the drinking game. To make the 100 Acre Honey Pot cocktail, I am starting with the Bison Vodka. I know it sounds weird, but it's going to give us the flavors of the 100 Acre Wood. I'm also using a lemon and ginger rice wine. This is just to give us some nice flavors that will play off the honey that we're putting in the drink later. This, if you cannot find it, you can just infuse any plain vodka with ginger and lemongrass. You just put those ingredients in a vodka, leave it for 3 days. So that's a good one. I'm also using a honey nectar. This is a fizzy drink that is non-alcoholic based in honey. You can use a honey liqueur if you want to. I didn't want to put so much alcohol content into the drink because I don't know how much I'm going to be drinking. Maybe melt honey in hot water and add just a small amount of that into the drink. Anything honey flavored is fine. I'm going to put a squeeze of real lemon in it because we need some actual flavors that aren't artificial. So we're going to put just a small amount of that in. We're also going to top the drink with tonic water. Now make sure you do use tonic water and not soda water. It just has a little bit more flavor and a bit more sweetness, which we need in the drink to play off the lemon and the sour elements of the vodka as well. So tonic water. So into a shaker full of ice, we're just going to put 1 shot, which is 30 mils. Of the Bison Vodka. Next, we're just going to put in 15 mils of the lemongrass and ginger. That's because we don't want to put too much alcohol in and we're just using it for the flavor. Pop that in as well. Then just a small squeeze of lemon, not too much. Make a mess as you go, that's totally fine. Then we'll pop the lid on and shake it up. Ooh! That's why I'm excited to drink alcohol always. Woo! I'm like a middle-aged mum that's like, let's have some drinks. I am though. Then we're going to top it with the honey nectar. Quite a bit of this because it's most of the sweetness in the drink. And then just a little bit of tonic water to finish. Just a bit of extra fizz. If you have pure honey, you would use more tonic water and just a small amount of honey melted in hot water just to give it that flavor, and mostly tonic water. But I have the fizzy nectar. And now we taste it. Oh, I hope this is good. Oh, that's good. Oh my god, that's really nice. The honey's really good.
You're like, that's so good, and then you recoiled from the alcohol.
No, my top lip was wet, so I like,
oh, okay.
I like turned away from the camera and wiped off my wet top lip. Yeah, because I don't have a straw. That's really nice. I keep going back for more, forgetting that I'm about to play a drinking game with this. So I'm going to pour it from this shaker into tiny shot glasses. I might have to make a couple of these depending on how many I get through. So now that I've made my cocktail, I'm ready to play the drinking game. I'm watching The Wondrous Adventures of Winnie the Pooh from 1977, and there are 3 rules to this drinking game. The first one is that every time they break out into song, I take a shot of my cocktail. Every time there is a miscommunication or someone makes a pun, I take a shot of my cocktail. And then I take a shot of just straight vodka every time Pooh gets honey. So we've got kind of 3 rules going on, 2 for the cocktail, 1 for the vodka. I'm very excited to get into it. Let's see how drunk I get. Let's go f***ed up. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. In Technicolor, no less. I mean, Pooh looks a little drunk. Let's go f***ed up. Oh, is this breaking into song? Does this count? Already I'm nervous. He has a clock that's like his own self. Pooh's an idiot. Oh god, he's gonna eat honey and I'm gonna have to take a shot of vodka. Oh no, he's in song again! I keep forgetting the rules. This is already 2. I'm proud of that. Bish, me too. I think that counts. Oh, far out. Oh, Jesus goddamn Christ. Oh! This is the 3rd time they've broken out into song. It's been like 1 minute.
You already had 3 drinks.
Is that okay for children? Oh. Oh no, he missed the honey. Oh, poor Pooh missed the honey. Oh, I have to have a shot. Honestly, oh, you get bees, you get bees, you get bees. Bee!
When he put his mind to honey, he stuck to it. How about lunch?
Oh no! I'm like not good at taking straight shots. Oh, blast it all is a pun.
Oh yeah.
Because then he said dynamite. Oh.
Pooh Bear, there's only one thing we can do. Wait for you to get thin again.
What? Well, Pooh's bottom was stuck at the top of page 30. His top was stuck at the bottom of page 30.
There you go.
Oh.
He literally just left him out there.
Yeah, they're waiting for him to get thin again.
Didn't even give him like a shade cloth.
Yeah, they've given him a little old lady hat.
Like a hat, like.
Are you that stuck up bear?
Mm-hmm.
Does this song count as a different breaking into song? Because it's a song about how much he loves honey instead of a song about we're getting Pooh out of the goddamn...
Yeah.
Oh my god, I have 2 shots to take. It's all happening. Oh no, he's made up a little hum for the way. They actually are great to shot. They taste an amazing cocktail. It tastes delicious. It's the straight vodka I have a problem with. Just buzzes William. That's a pun. Piglet's an idiot. This makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's gonna get hot on him.
Oh, why would you do that to me, Al? I haven't even been paying attention. Oh, that's worse. No, they just made a pun.
Do you regret this?
Yes, I regret it. I'm just in pain. Does he just have no pants on ever? He's just... They say Donald ducking it, but it's Winnie the Pooh in it. Oh! Is that not the same as this?
Yeah, but that's almost that.
Preposterous chin.
Preposterous.
Ricky Dickolas.
Preposterous chin.
And Ricky Dickolas. Winnie the Pooh just seems like an old man, like an 80-year-old man who's just like sick of everyone and is just like, I'm gonna f***ing eat your honey because I'm going to be dead soon. He doesn't understand what mirrors are. And the background is blurry. Is that, am I drunk or is the background blurry?
That's not blurry.
The background 100% is blurry. Look at the pots on the left.
Okay, fine.
No, Pooh's having an out-of-body experience and so am I. If he gets honey in his dreamscape, do I have to drink? Because it's not real. Oh my god, this is a song, I forgot. Is this a vuvuzela? What's going on? Why has the honey got legs? Honey. I feel like we've taken a left turn into Fantasia. And his house is flooded? So he picks up his like dress. He's like, I gotta get my fanny all wet.
Song, by the way.
What?
Song.
Oh! Yeah, I'm at a point where you need to tell me. Because I can't know anymore. Oh, house hunting. And then he spots a house floating in the... That's a pun.
Yeah.
I need to make another cocktail. Or we just stop at 2.
No. You committed.
Help me. Piglet. He even writes with a stutter. Owls can't fly in the rain because the oil on their wings gets wet. These are the facts. Them's the facts. Birds can't fly in the rain. He has honey. Does anyone else feel like they're missing out? Because I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
No, that's Piglet's house. Because it says trespassers will outside. Trespassers William, or TW for short. We learned that a minute ago. I just want to apologize to you because this is only going to get worse. This. Oh my god, it's Piglet's house and he's so sad. Tell him it's your house, Piglet. They think it's our house and Piglet is literally in tears because he doesn't feel comfortable telling his friends that it's his house.
But isn't Pooh saying to go live with him?
Okay, you could live with your gay best friend and like have amazing times in his like condo in Manhattan, but you want to live in your own borough? Like if you have the choice of living in your own house.
What are you talking about?
Pooh and Piglet are clearly gay best friends, and one of them's literally a bear, and one of them is a twink. How have you missed that subtext?
They're in song.
Oh, I have one pre-porn. True, go for, I'm on your side, baby. What is with that singing? I've stopped paying attention.
Sure.
In the great chapter, there's a great deal of bouncing.
Oh, okay.
But I love bouncing.
I think that I just remembered something that I forgot to do yesterday.
Look at Pooh, like, is the next story about me? And they're like, no, but you're in it. He's like, good enough, bitch. Like, yes, I'm there for it, you know? Like, that's me. I'm Pooh. Bouncing.
You've bounced me before.
Is that like, do we drink for sexual innuendo?
Bouncing in.
Oh! He's like Mr. Worldwide. At the beginning, when he meets everyone, he's like, Mr. Worldwide, and they're like, we get it. You don't need to spell your name again, Tigger, we get it. I just want to bounce everywhere and just like spell my name for people when I meet them, because like, I'd like everyone to try to do the... I'll take a drink, but I need everybody in the room to try to do the Tigger like laugh.
How does it
Ooh! They are gay best friends. 100%. I don't like this anymore.
Oh.
No! Yay! A full-on shot. This isn't a good idea. I'm gonna have to like. Where the heck are you guys? Why do we see more bouncing from Tigger than we do from Kanga and Roo? I'm gonna die tonight. Oh shit, yeah. This isn't Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, baby. You ain't on a magical mystery ride.
Oh, thank goodness. I was just getting seasick from...
That's a pun. They're two old queers, like, growing all together, but like they're not gonna do the do. Da-na-na-na.
That was a pun. Tigger and Roo are up. Oh.
Anyone else? Mrs. Potts and Chip? Mrs. Potts and Chip. Anyone? Mrs. Potts and Chip. Right? Am I right? You have to say yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go. I'm assuming they're gonna have... Oh, there you go.
Ah! No!
Christopher Robin was going away to school.
Brazil? Why did Christopher Robin go to Brazil, baby? Smackerel of honey. I just had a shot. You cannot do honey again.
Promise you won't forget me? Ever?
Oh, I won't, Christopher. I promise.
Not even when I'm 100?
How old shall I be then?
99. Silly old bear.
What would you like me to do with this?
It's your phone.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you feel, first off?
I feel drunk. I honestly feel so drunk. I feel great. I feel honestly like maybe like crop top stomach out Pooh Bear. That's how I feel right now.
Were there any characters you particularly disliked, and if so, why?
Okay, number one, because there's more than one. Number one, Rabbit. Like, I'm sorry. I know that you think Tigger shouldn't be bouncing everywhere, but like he brought your carrots up for you, so just like show your face and stop being negative because you're old. And the second one I didn't like was the gopher. Like, he's not even a character in Winnie the Pooh, but he was in 2 of the 3 stories of this film, and honestly, oh, I'm not in the phone book. Like, get a good business and get in the phone book, buddy. What kind of like networking situation is that? It's not a good one, and I don't appreciate it.
So who was your favourite out of all of them then?
Oh, obviously, Tigger, because he just likes to bounce, man, and he just like wants to have a good time, and like he's on top of Pooh Bear's like fat tummy, and he's like, it's soft. He's just like body positive, like having a bounce moment, like loving life, and just trying to be, and he's teaching Roo, like, he's teaching Roo how to bounce, which is like cute AF. I just want to like be Tigger. Shake it, break it, make it bounce.
Anything maybe inappropriate for the intended audience that you got?
When Pooh was stuck in the rabbit's front doorway or whatever, and he dressed up his butt crack to make it like a decor on the wall. What? It's a literal asshole.
Tell us the plot of the first episode. Can you remember?
Was that the one where Pooh got stuck?
Yeah.
Okay, he's hungry. No, the first one was he tried to get up the tree with the balloon.
Isn't that the same one?
Are they? So Pooh's hungry, okay. He wants like, a snack. Everyone's hanging out and Christopher Robin's there and Pooh Bear is like, I need a, And he looks up and there's a balloon there. He goes, I need a balloon. Convenient. And then he covers himself in mud and like, I think that Pooh Bear doesn't know what he's doing. He does shit and then Christopher Robin is like, what's that about? And he's just like, I'm a little black rain cloud. I don't know. Like, he just makes stuff up as he goes. And then, so he's all in mud like a little black rain cloud and he's holding onto this blue balloon and he like floats up to the air and tries to get the honey from these bees. I don't think Pooh actually likes honey. I think he's just pretending to like honey because he's a fake bear that like knows he's a toy bear. Them's the facts. So he's like eating bees, eating honey, and the bees are like,
bitch, this isn't what, like this is our honey. We make this for us, like we gotta eat.
and they chase him everywhere and his balloon like is deflating and the bees chase him and it's like, and then his balloon deflates but he's right in the middle of the air and you're like, Pooh Bear's gonna die. And he doesn't because, I don't know, it's a movie. And then he's like, but I'm still hungry because I didn't get any honey. So he goes to Rabbit's house and he's like, yo Rabbit, I love Rabbit because he always gives me lunch, which is like priorities, am I right? Priorities for Pooh Bear. But Rabbit is just not, he just doesn't want to be a part of it.
Do you remember what he asked for food?
Rabbit goes, on your bread, do you want condensed milk or honey? And Pooh Bear, why, goes, I'll have condensed milk and honey but no bread? Like, bread is the God giver. I am Pooh Bear every day of the week until the day he says no bread, thank you very much. I'm not interested in that kind of shit. So he says no bread, but just condensed milk and honey, but the condensed milk never makes an appearance. I think Rabbit was 100% lying about that. So he eats all of Rabbit's honey and then tries to leave, but he gets stuck in the doorway because he's so fat. And then they're like, sorry Pooh Bear, you're gonna have to lose some weight, fat shaming. Then they literally just leave him to the elements for like 5 days and he slims down enough that they can pull him out.
Do you feel like Tigger should stop bouncing?
No! That's what Tiggers do best is bounce. Look, I get it. They're like, don't laugh at me. This is real. And that's the whole third story. It's like, let's just find out what Tiggers do best. Is it ice skating? Is it climbing trees? And like, we all know it's bouncing. We all know Tiggers do best is bouncing.
Do you feel...
It's like really emotional.
Tell us what you think about Rabbit's plan to...
Rabbit's plan to leave Tigger in the middle of 100 Acre Wood with no friends?
Rabbit's preempted attempted murder.
It's like, Rabbit, get a life.
What would your perfect Winnie the Pooh story be?
Oh. Do I have to play the drinking game for it? Because I want him to eat a lot of honey, but I don't want to take that many shots. I feel drunk, babe. Okay. I was about to say baby and also bitch at the same time.
Final question for you.
Final question. It's the final countdown.
And it's appropriate. Alright, so what did you think of the ending? And was it a good one?
What did I think of the ending? Oh my god, I like made me want to cry. Christopher Robin like goes off to school, which means, okay, I'm sorry. They're real, they're not. Even in the movie, Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, Kangaroo, Owl, they exist exclusively as Christopher Robin's imagination. They're like soft toys that he imagines having stories in 100 Acre Wood. Like even if you suspend reality and watch the movie and like Christopher Robin is real, wonderful. Those toys still don't exist. And he goes, like the fact that he's going off to college and going off to boarding school means that they stop existing completely because he stops imagining their stories, right? And he's like, oh my god, I almost died. He said, will you still come here and remember me? And Pooh's like, of course I will. And you're like, you're just like, but you can't because you're real. And it was...
Are you gonna cry?
I might cry. I literally like had a tear before. And it's like really sad that you're real. Okay, like 2 days ago I like went into my cupboard and there was like a box of old soft toys that I had and they had like dust mites. And there was all these little like black little like mites in all of the toys. So I went through, I like washed all of my old childhood toys and I like hung them out on the line so they would dry. And I went through them and they still had all of these like old like crusty black mites in them. And I had to like throw half of them away. It was like really sad. And I just feel like they have faces and I just feel like a Christopher Robin going off to college. Like in Toy Story where he goes away and they stop existing. It's like really sad.
Would you recommend someone to watch that movie?
No. It's like, I'd like to be honest with you, it's like we're boring and the jokes aren't very good.
Well, then would you recommend someone play a drinking game to that movie?
Oh, no, just get drunk maybe. Like maybe just drink alcohol. Look, I feel pretty buzzed. That's a pun. If you can hold your alcohol, yeah, drink a drinking game to that movie, but it's like, there was a lot going on.
Any final words you want to give?
Pooh's a bitch. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this and click the notifications bell so you don't miss if I make a cocktail and play a drinking game with your favorite movie. If you have any suggestions, please comment them down below because I want to be doing the things that you guys enjoy and maybe you can end up making these cocktails with your friends. And until next time, bottoms up!
So, say a comment on this.
Oh, it's so cute! I just want them to love each other. Well, that's enough. Goodbye. I don't know why that was. I don't know what happened there. Big ol' thumbs up the butt.
Say bye.
Bye. I love you.